Well, this past summer, they traveled halfway around the globe to help orphans in Ethiopia said get desperately needed medical treatment. And now the man behind that is hoping that mission can be a permanent plan, and he's looking to the community for help. Please say hello to Bob Brzezinski from Traveling Nurses Per Diem. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
All right, so recap for us for people who may be new to the deal. What happened this past summer?
We went in July to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and we saw about 500 orphans at 7 different orphanages and gave first-time ever medical care. Took a team of 5 people. And
our own Matthew Kruger tagged along with
video
camera. That's where we got some of this great video from. We've been talking the last couple of months. Matthew did a big series on it. You and I have talked about it here on the show, about how this changed you individually, personally, and why you want to go back. Why is that?
I mean, what we saw there was just incredible as far as the life that they don't have, the lack of care and resources that's not available to them. And it was early on I decided that we need to do this more, and so thus I started the foundation. We do have our website up, the beginning of it. It's not complete yet, but it is access to everybody.
It's called the Carey Foundation.
Yes.
Why is that?
It's after my daughter, Carey, who's 11 years old, and it's the Carey Foundation, C-A-R-E-Y.
Like Drew Carey.
Yes, yeah. All lowercase. And our next trip is scheduled for July. And it costs about $25,000 for each trip, and our goal is to do another one this July, and then each year increase it to a point that we can do one every month.
Where does that money go to?
It's 100% goes to the mission.
And it's like, what's the cost? I imagine travel, that's the biggest expense.
It costs us $13,000 for the plane tickets alone, and then the medical supplies, and then where we stay and the food and stuff like that.
And what type of supplies do you take to the kids there?
We just took basic supplies, Band-Aids, bandages, ACE wraps. We did find out that we need to take antibiotics, both ointments and drops, and oral antibiotics. I mean, there were kids that went blind because there were no antibiotics available. And
what type of support are you looking for with the community? Are you looking for financial support? Are you looking for staffing support? How does it work?
I'm looking for financial support and medical supply support. As far as the people going, since we are associated with Archer Medical, I have that pool of nurses and physicians and PAs that I can go with, and I hand select them.
That's good, I suppose. And you have some control over who's going to be helping the kids over there.
Yes, yes, I do.
If you'd like to learn more about the Carey Foundation, Bob's brainchild, if you will, you can go to the website, thecareyfoundation.com. Bob, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll talk more, follow the story here. Hopefully we'll get you off the ground here next summer.